Hello, welcome back to Ursula Inc. I'm your host Ursula, and today we are playing more Enigma of Fear. If things sound different, I got a new microphone, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, so we're testing it out for this video, which is unfortunate because this is the one that I'm really excited to make. I don't think it sounds bad, I just don't like how much you can hear my mouse, my keyboard, and also eating and drinking is going to be interesting, so we're going to test that out right now. And without further ado, let's get into the game Enigma of Fear. Ignore my whiteboards. I've got my video editing layout and my missing content cards because I'm collecting all those right now. And let's pull open the game and let's switch over. You can't even see it. Paranormal doesn't come to our reality easily. Alright, Mia. I was messing around with the audio earlier. Gotta put it back. Alright, let's see Verissimo. I think my biggest fear in this game is that Verissimo's just straight up dead, and we're gonna find that out. That's definitely Verissimo, though. Okay. Let me update you guys. We gotta come back over here. So, when I was editing part 1, I went through and I got this notebook literally years ago. It's a Slytherin notebook. But the nice thing about this notebook is that, it has blank pages. Like, there's no lines, which is why I used it for this, right? You see there's no page lines on these pages. And here is all of the notes that I have been taking for Enigma. Look at this. I'm taking notes of literally everything. So, the last thing I was on was at Samuel, and we were looking at the cursed objects. I don't think we're going to go back to Samuel. We're going to go back to Mia's storyline instead. So what happens is I don't necessarily take the notes while I'm recording, because I found that it's easier if I take the notes while I'm watching back the VOD. So that's what we're going to stick with right now. I'm going to toss that over there for now. The only thing I really need to jot down are important things like codes. So that's what I'm gonna do instead. I have my little sticky notepad for that. And oh, couple more updates. So I did record everything in the Graveyard of Melodies. Which is where we're going to go. We're going to go to the Graveyard of Melodies. There's a couple things that I collected. I found, I think, 2 more cursed objects. One of them you will see because I have video evidence of that one. The other one I don't, but I did find it. I lost 2.5 hours of footage when playing this game because I had it all. I was in the process of getting it downloaded to upload, and then it all deleted itself. So that's super unfortunate. Anyway, we're going to hop back into Mia. I at least know how to do Graveyard of Melodies well enough, so it should be fine. Game audio is so loud in my ears. I'm hoping it's not for you, though. I did mess around with it a lot, double-checked everything a lot. So I'm really hoping it works out that way. Because this is not the kind of game that I want to mess up that much. Oops! Thanks, ma'am. Here's my nails. They're little stars. I got them so I can have my Agatha-inspired look. This is the closest we're gonna get. You can still hear my phone all the way over there. Insane. Alright, Mia. Out we go. We're gonna have to find our way back to the graveyard. So I found my way over here. There's a cursed object over here too. But I don't know. Yeah, it was sitting right over here. It was right there. You're gonna have to forgive me because I was not prepared to record right now. And I'm still not. I will not be recording a whole video right now. But I went to go back to the Strum Mansion. Let me try and figure out where the game is. I went back to the Strum Mansion because I need to get a screenshot for a thumbnail. And while I was doing that, I found another little cursed object over here. So, you can't even interact with it. So here it is. Looks like a monocle. So here's what the object I found was. This is all it is. I just came to get a screenshot for a video. I didn't plan on recording or anything. This is all that I have. So, I figured I should record this so that, you know that I found it. And now, breaking down the door. I guess I might as well record now. Just in case I find anything else worthwhile. Just to feel like, oh, back in this room. Oh, there's a floating box. Alright. I'm heading upstairs. If anything respawns, I'm gonna scream. Whee! I just wanted to go get a screenshot from up here. Shut up. No one cares. Nope, from Grandma's room. Or from Grandma's room. Gianna's room. Right here. Right there. This is literally it. This is genuinely all I was trying to do. Beautiful. That's not what I was doing. It did not take the screenshot. Did it take it? I don't know. Captures. It did. Delete that one. Let's see it. Beautiful. This is such a beautiful scene. Alright, well there's proof that I saw it. There's that. I saw the new section. I'm gonna go back to video editing now. Goodbye. So, super cool. Let's head back over to the graveyard though, because I found it this way. So, Loopy... Wait, can I go? Yeah, I can. I hate how it doesn't tell you which way to go. Cool. Oh, we can run. Cool, that's super helpful. Where does this take me? Yeah, this is where we want to go. We want to go to the graveyard. There's also the Spiral Castle. I was told I was really gonna like the Spiral Castle because it's, I'm guessing that it's March themed. Duh, sorry. I speak English on this channel for the most part, but I watch so much Art and Paranormal that most of the things that I say about it are just in Portuguese. Very bad Portuguese, but I try. I think it's up this way. No, Mia. Mia, please. This girl is literally the daughter of, like, the guy, and I make her look like an idiot. We don't want the cathedral. It does look interesting, though. We want to go up this way. It's over here. Okay. Interesting. The nice thing about this is you guys will not have to watch me run around like an idiot for 3 hours. Alright, okay. This is the Spiral Castle. We're not going that way, which means we're going down. Like this. This is me running around like an idiot. So the graveyard should be down here then. Please, por favor. Let's fucking go. Okay. No, Mia, this way. Vamos. So I did figure out how to shoot too. People were telling me how to shoot. I don't know if I prefer it though. Alright, this is Lethicia. Her agent file. And I can use... Only she knows the melody, she must play it. Yeah? What? No thanks. Hey. One thing I wanted to try... Oh! Hello? You're kidding! So, one thought that I had was... One thought that I had when I was editing was using Loopy, because there's instances where Loopy freaks out like this. Shut the fuck up! No. Okay. No, Loopy hates that, actually. Come over here. Loopy, it's okay. I'm right here. Over here. Yeah, he's looking! What? He can't interact with them at all. But he's scared of them. Why? Huh? What? Hello? Okay, Loopy, we'll get out of here. Just give me a second. I gotta make sure I look at everything so I can screenshot it later. We are here. That's super good to know. I'm so glad. Okay, what about over here? Nothing. That looks like the fissure. The path. That's got nothing on it. Okay. That looks like a coffee spill. Callisto, maybe? Alright, buddy. We'll get out of here. And if, oh, wait, what's over here? Sorry. I know, honey. I know. No, I saw something. It wasn't just the door, was it? Must be. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Loopy. Let's get out of here. What the fuck? Wait, so there's another instance. Okay, well, and I know how to get there from the cathedral, or not the cathedral, from the mausoleum after a while. Amy and Benito's or Beto. I don't actually know. Benito is like an entirely different character. You're also freaking out in here. Well, now I'm glad I did that. I tested that theory. That's crazy. Loopy. Good dog. Alright, Uriel Theodoro Porlash. Cool. I can't... How do I... Left shift. Ah, he's got a white streak in his hair. You know who else does? That one guy keeps saying all the fan art up. But I don't know who he is or what he does. He just exists. Amy Fiore. You guys are just babies. Daniel Ferrogirossi. Okay. Cool. Who else is on here? Roberto Montero. Anybody else? And Fernanda. So one thing I learned is that Fernanda ended up going missing. When I was poking around before. I know, baby. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Here's this.
Alright. Let me show you guys. We're rolling. You're traveling through another dimension. A journey into... Very funny. So glad Lethicia brought the court jester to the mission. This is serious
Lethicia.
business.
No, he's right, you guys. Let's keep it down.
They're
Is
just
this good, Theo?
they're
I
just
guess so.
babies.
Everybody heard it, right?
I
The
hate
melody
that.
is clearly coming from somewhere in here.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Theo, but what about that idea you had the other time? Did it work?
No.
You said you were going to try to record inside the graveyard, that it has those specific exits where the music gets louder right in the passage.
Yeah, that didn't work. I recorded the whole way, going through the exits and following the music. It got everything, my footsteps, my voice, everything except the melodies playing in the graveyard.
Jeez, that's so weird.
Because it's paranormal.
All right, smelly boy. Now stop recording and let's hear this thing. Come on. Come on, man. Stop calling me smelly. That sucks.
Boom! I'm really worried that my desktop is up too high. I'm gonna turn down just a little bit. Because really game audio doesn't matter too much, okay? That makes me feel better. There was something else highlighted over here? No? I know, babe. I know, sweetheart. What the fuck? So that tells me that they're dead. Is there anything else over here? No. Alright, come on, honey. Anything here? So that'll be interesting to explore later on, I think. We could take that other places. Alright, come on. Come on, Loopy. Alright, what do we got over here? This is Lethicia tent. We'll head in here. Hey, anything in here? No. Okay, so I really need to be utilizing Loopy more. Alright, this is from Verissimo. Okay. And then here. Okay. Lethicia, you were appointed as responsible for the agents in the graveyard sector, and it is imperative that you keep them all protected. Fernanda's disappearance is extremely worrying, especially considering her accounts of how intricate and daunting it is to explore the graveyard. Oops. How do I... There we go. What worries me most are these strange behaviors that you mentioned. Her scratching her neck. Oh, Lethicia... Sorry, I skipped a paragraph. So... especially considering her accounts of how intricate and daunting it is to explore the graveyard. Fernanda is very intelligent, although somewhat naive at times. If she knew that by going back through the way she came, she could easily make it back to camp. Something must have gone wrong. What worries me most are these strange behaviors that you mentioned. Her scratching her neck, her lack of attention at times, maybe something inside the graveyard was affecting her sanity as well. When it comes to the paranormal, this is never a good sign. The power of the other side is capable of transforming us in unfathomable ways. In that case, you of course have permission to temporarily cease the investigation and begin a search for Fernanda in the graveyard immediately. I remember when you were their age, Lethicia, and I can tell how much you see yourself in them as well. I trust you, eyes open, always open, Verissimo. Poor girl went missing. This is terrible. Interact. Alright, this is this is Fernanda's medical form, Graveyard of Melodies. She's 23. Symptoms of itching in the neck area, but no evidence of needle rash. Hallucinatory behavior, fixated with the idea of cats. Agitated, but with no physical indication of abnormality. If the behavior persists, discontinue the investigation activities. Oswald Magnet. Alright. I don't know how to pronounce his name very well. Here we go. We got plans for the graveyard. Awesome. And then some parts of the containment grids need fixing. The fuck does that mean? I don't know what a containment grid is, and I'm sure I'm not gonna find out. Whee! Loopy, why are you upset, honey? Oh! That's why. Oh, it's because there's something over here.
Guys, I'm going to sleep now so I can wake up early to keep mapping the graveyard.
Bye,
Bye, Fernanda.
Good
Good night, okay?
Need some rest.
Poor girl.
Fernanda, you sure you're okay to keep doing the mapping tomorrow?
Sure thing, Lethicia. I'll do it tomorrow. No need to worry
Lethicia.
about me.
If you say so. Guys, I'm heading back to my tent. Try not to stay up too late, alright?
Okay.
Good night, Lethicia.
Good night, Lethicia.
Hey, yo. Listen. Is it me, or is Fernanda acting weird ever since she came back from the graveyard today?
I know, right? She was all itchy and stuff. Wouldn't stop talking about
I
some
wonder why
cats.
she's itchy.
She seemed obsessed about them. Poor thing. I wonder if she did see those cats that looked like her own. You know, the ones that died?
I'm worried that this graveyard maze is messing with her head while she's trying to do all that mapping. I think she should rest for a few days.
Well, the plan was always to spend some time right here, inside the perimeter. We're building a whole base inside those tunnels for a reason.
Yo, Smelly Boy! The tape's still rolling.
One guy keeps getting called Smelly Boy. Oh! Wasn't there a medical report about somebody who just had a persistent odor? I remember that now. Okay. And there's one more up here. I think there's one more tent. And then I know how to get to the first part of the maze. It's the second part I'm not 100% sure of. Rossi and Fernanda's tent. Hi, honey. Who's over here? I see him. It's okay, Loopy. No one's gonna get you. Oh, it's Fernanda and her cats. Anything else over here to interact with? Ooh, we can talk to Agatha. Ooh. Agatha and Samuel. Samuel? I need to talk about fenced off area.
Sam, there's an area of the camp here in the graveyard that's all closed off with some metal bars.
Yeah, why would the
And
Order do
bridge
that?
to get there has collapsed and is totally destroyed.
Oh, you bet. After all this time with everything abandoned out there, if anything used to be old, now it's literally falling apart. Even those bars you mentioned must have been sitting there for years without maintenance.
Yeah.
Maybe, if you're lucky, you can find some parts that look a little more rusty or broken.
Ooh, I could
And I never thought I'd say
break
this,
into
but
it?
sometimes the best solution might just be to throw the smack down.
Ah.
Good idea. I guess talking a bit more with Agatha is doing you good.
Alright, there's a chest with a code.
Hey, Sam. I found a box inside a gazebo.
Yeah, so this is all stuff that I found.
Symbols.
Yeah, this is all stuff that I found in the footage that I
It's
lost.
all fancy, decorated.
Ooh, a locked mystery box. Maybe there's a rare skin inside.
Like a video game reference?
Yeah, I missed the reference. But the box was being
That's
held
because
by a
Mia
corpse.
literally was not allowed to.
Holy shit. Alright, if someone died holding a box, and a locked one at that, it's because what's inside is important.
Putting
These
two
fancy
and
boxes
together.
look like something my granddad would give my granny.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a straw thing. I think it has to do with someone from the Order.
Well,
Okay.
maybe we should look for anyone related to that box, and find out how to open it.
Well,
The problem is that nobody seems to have said much about it here in the graveyard.
yeah. That is
Listen.
a problem.
If you can't find much on that password in the graveyard, maybe you shouldn't get all worked up about it now. Look, the OG Order crew stayed here for years,
Years?
so maybe someone from the graveyard ended up in another area of the perimeter.
Hmm.
Maybe you'll only find out more about this box later on. Maybe somewhere else, you know?
They were here for years?
Sam, I was walking through the graveyard, and there are some places where my radio radio gets an interference.
I have no idea what she's talking about, by the way. I played this area twice now.
Sounds like distorted music.
Do not hear that.
Seems that the OG Order guys also found something in that interference there. And there's no way it could be a lost radio frequency, because no transmission ever enters or leaves the perimeter. Have you ever tried to turn on the radio when that happens? You might be able to find something by doing that.
Yeah, I tried. I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, it seems like these radios we brought turned out to be quite useful after all.
I also... Okay. Hang on. There we go.
I told you so. By
Cool.
the way, see if you can find any documents about echoes or anything like that.
Okay.
It looks like this stuff has something to do with deja vu.
Ooh.
Creepy.
Alright. Agatha! Agatha!
Agatha, I think I'm going crazy.
You
There's
would
some
be.
kind of maze here in the graveyard, and it never ends. Some parts of it seem like they're
It's a
repeating
labyrinth.
themselves.
Wait, did you just run into an infinite
Santo
arrow?
Burso. That's what I talked about the first time, is Santo Burso. Because in Santo Burso, they had the center maze, right? That the five guardians made, I think it was. I could be wrong. I don't know if the five guardians did make that. But that's the impression that I got when I watched it the first time. I just started a Segunda na Floresta again. But, in Santo Burso, they had the maze that you can't get through unless you had the mark, right? You had to have the mark in order to get the symbol to get all the way through. And then you were able to find it. Other than that, it just felt like you were going forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And then you would come out the other side, and that was it.
Yeah, kinda.
Ah,
That's fucking awesome.
you would love it.
Focus, Agatha.
Alright, my bad. Remember, sometimes when an entire place is being affected by the paranormal, it may seem nonsensical, but there's always some sort of logic to it.
Yeah. My theory is that I need to go through a specific sequence to eventually get somewhere else. But if I
Yep.
just walk around aimlessly, I will go crazy in this place. Literally. But I'm sure there are ways to access other areas of the graveyard through this maze. From the looks of it, the Order has the whole place mapped out.
Listen, if those who were here before us have managed to do it, we can do it too. We're not that stupid.
Exactly,
Look at these
Aggie.
maps again and try and see if
I
there's
got
anything
that.
different in the environment when you're passing by. Like something that changes place, something glowing differently, whatever.
Got it.
Sometimes it's not you that's going crazy, it's the place that's actually changing.
I also need to talk to you about the gravestones.
So, here inside the perimeter, there seems to be an actual graveyard. And it's huge. No joke, it's almost impossible to count how many gravestones there are in this place.
But they did it.
And they all have different names, different symbols, and even phrases. Something is wrong. It's not possible that so many people have died in this place.
Agreed.
Yeah, this place is so fucking far away from everything. I can even imagine that Straw family killing a bunch of people here. But why would they bury their victims to put a name and phrase
Yeah.
on their graves?
I don't think that they did. Can't get
Not to
comfortable.
mention that the gravestones look organized. How come there's a graveyard that's sorted in alphabetical order?
That's a great question.
The weirdest thing is that sometimes I feel like I'm in the same place as before, but the gravestones have different names.
I'm thinking that this might have something to do with the way this graveyard operates. This whole maze thing, you know?
Yeah.
Just think about it. What if, in reality, there aren't that many gravestones, but when you walk through the graveyard, it's actually the place itself that's shifting?
I do think that is an interesting take to have. Alright. Let's pet Loopy. I need to talk about the
You
specters.
can see them, can't you?
Oh, baby.
We have to be careful. These things are not like the other creatures.
Yeah?
I feel as if they're trying to get into my brain. Every time I'm close to one of them, it's horrible. Horrible.
Poor girl.
It's like they're devouring my thoughts. Or actually rearranging, scrambling my memories. Putting things in my mind that I don't recognize.
Oh,
I
Mia.
don't know what these creatures would do to my head if I stayed too long around them.
We're gonna get out.
But the worst thing is that I can't defend myself with my weapons. Their body is not physical. It's as if they don't exist. But they do seem to be bound to this place, to those gravestones.
Good
So
to
at
know.
least there is a way to deal with them. I'm counting on you to take care of them, Big Head.
What is he supposed to do?
Yeah, let me know if there are any of them coming. I can't see them without any help.
Okay. I need to restore my sanity. Aw, baby. He's so cute. Obsessed with him. Anything else in here? Doesn't seem to be. I think that's it. Alright, I have no idea what they're talking about. The radio is playing music. I know, honey. So there's one right there. Poor guy. Come on, bud. I know. Is there anything over here? There is. There's one over here. Okay. The bridge is washed out. I was watching a Ted Nivison video, the Barbie Ted Nivison video, and the whole joke about the whole thing in that one is that there's this one Barbie movie where they keep going, oh, the bridge is washed out. Oh my gosh! There's a lot of them here. I hear you, bud. We're turning. We're turning. We're going. Alright, come on, Big Ed. Let's go. Alright, this should take us to the maze. Perfect. That's where we need to go. Let's enter the maze. What we need to do is listen for the music. Okay. Nothing here, Loopy? Where? Ah! Ouch! Wait, I can't switch to him. Where is it? Where is it? It's up here. Wait, where is it? I don't know. Where's the thing I need to break? I don't know. I can't find it. Is this the one we need to go through? I hear you, buddy. It's down there for some reason. There's something there. Nope, we're going through. I was hearing something. I don't know if that's the right place to go, though. Oh. They keep following us, dude. There it is. Got it. We good, bud? Okay, so Loopy can hear him, we can't. Oh, I hear the music! Alright, we're coming through here. Yep, I hear you, bud. I'm looking for it. There it is. E. Okay. So I got rid of that guy. So Loopy will let me know right before they show. I can't I don't think that's it. that one's it either. I feel like I would hear it a lot more. Wait, is this it? Yep, this is it. Alright. Let's go. No, I'm not turning around. Which means it's gotta be around here somewhere. Is it this one? Nope. Not this one. Alright, Loopy, there's no one here. I don't think. Yeah, because you're not scared. There's this fly that's driving me crazy. It's not this one. We just went back the other way, so it's not gonna... It's not that one. Oh. It's gotta be one of the other two. Because these don't have any. They've got us, but I have to find a way. Oops! I feel like I should probably turn down the music a little bit so I can hear anything. It's too loud. Hang on a minute. Okay. So it's not that one. So then it's gotta be this one. We're going through this one. 'Cause it's not the other one down there. Alright, there is... nothing there. Let's go this way. Is this the only one over here? Yep, so there's something up there. And that one's gotta be the right one. This graveyard is gonna drive me crazy. Yeah. Hearing a thing. I don't know if it's the right thing. But it's a thing. More grave. Ah, there it is. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Ugh. Okay. I'm down here. That's not it. Nope, E. No. Which means it's somewhere else here. Which means it's probably up there. Right? That would make sense. It's not either of these two. There's only one other path. And it was... this... What the... I hear it, I hear it! Okay. Where are we? Still in the maze. Beautiful. See, I just was not getting the melody last time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Loopy. He's doing alright. Well, now I feel like I need to use Loopy all the time. It's not that one. So there's gotta be another one somewhere. I hear it! Through! There's still more to go! Is there a guy here, Loopy? It's not this one. Wait, I'm hearing it. Where is it? This way. I guess I'm not hearing it. Hallucinating. Alright. It's gotta be this way then. There it is. Do we make it out? Yay, we did! Okay, so we made it through the first part. Last time when I played this, I made it out to this part and then thought I didn't make it out and then went back in and wandered around for another half hour. That one was fun. Oh, hi, honey. Who's here? There's 2 people in there? Yeah, I see. I see. Alright, the spectra channel and sound waves. I know, hun. We're not gonna be here for too long, okay? Alright. Spectra, channel, and sound waves, aka echoes. Appearance. After the vision that everyone had in the perimeter, just like the corrupted spectra. Total echoes identified in perimeter 23. Notes. They seem to contain fragments of conversations that have already taken place as if they were recordings scattering around. They repeat indefinitely. We can't enhance them to capture more of the chatter. They manifest as distorted music in a radio hiss and can be heard when using communication radios. Once the echo is identified, we need to sync the frequencies using the radio, which then does the rest of the work. I could not figure this out last time. Lethicia went into hiding soon after. After the vision in the perimeter, the echoes are related to the melodies we hear the gravestone marks. Maybe they're not just conversations that took place in the past. Corrupted variant spectra. Unlike echoes, which manifest themselves as repetitions, corrupted spectras chase and attack. In an area close to a damaged gravestone, which is what apparently gives rise to such a spectra. It is possible to temporarily dispel a corrupted spectra with a brute force. Firearms are not effective for this. Damaging the source of the spectra leads to its definitive dissipation. Alright, so that's what we have been doing. I know, honey. We're leaving. We're gonna... I think this is more of the maze, yeah? To the mausoleum. We will go... Oh, is there somebody over here, hon? Oh, I see him. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna go this way first. Can you go down the fucking stairs? Hi, Sweepy. What are we doing? I know, Luke. Come on over. Oh. Ow. Am I supposed to be putting on my radio for this? How do I do that again? I don't remember how to change my Oops. No, we're all the way back here. Okay. I'm gonna lose it with this fly. Alright. Well, the radio, first of all, the radio didn't seem to do anything. So I don't know why they're telling me to do that with the... Wait, there's another path over here. Nope, I'm just going crazy. Okay. Down here. Oh, is it because I destroyed the thing? I know there's one over here. No? Is there anything down here? Oh! Oh, it's some of the people from the graveyard. Aw. I can't remember their names. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna probably find a whole lot of people here. Alright, then let's head up this way. Explore the whole area. Wait! Loopy! There's a radio thingy! Or, not radio yeah. Well, yeah, radio thingy. Why is there a path over here? Wait. Interact with what? Oh, I found one! What is this? It's a cow. Huh. Well, there's another one. We're finding a lot of them. Okay, come over here, bud. So here's the radio. Oh no, you got stuck in an infinite walking loop. Come on. Come on. I want to pet you. No, hang on, we're gonna try this again. Why is there a path over here and there's nothing over here? Nothing? What's over this way? Wait! We're outside of the... Huh? Wait a minute. We didn't go to Amy and Rossi's tent, did we? What is this place? What's over here? Cats. What's wrong, Loopy? Oh, there's someone right there. I'm sorry, hun. Wait a minute. The mausoleum. Okay, so we can go to the mausoleum now. Oh. There's a lot of people. A lot of people here. Oh, hello. Camping area. Garden. Pat's a garden. Remember to always bring your UV flashlight, otherwise it's impossible to tell them apart. Okay, so we need the UV flashlight. Mausoleum. Fissure. Hill. Rossi, so you don't forget anymore, when in doubt, count the cats. All marks on the gravestone are unique. Similarities to the mark of fear. Okay. That is good to know. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Alright. Whee! After analyzing the arrangement of the gravestones in the graveyard and mapping the areas, we realized that almost all of them, with a few exceptions, seemed to be organized as if they were placed in alphabetical order of the names engraved on them. This wouldn't make any sense if this place was an actual graveyard, but considering what Rossi said about these gravestones being really constructed by people, not really constructed by people, but rather stones that emerge from the ground. Maybe there is some other explanation for this. How did they emerge? An earthquake? I will gather here the notes that led me to this conclusion, in case anyone wants to find a gravestone with a specific name on the graveyard and needs to identify a path. Amy Ferrari. First impressions. The area with the concentration of graves are like a kind of maze. It's easy to get lost in there. Fernanda will handle this. She's good with maps. Each time you enter the maze, you seem to go into a different area with different gravestones. It's as if the areas are shuffling all the time. Every area with gravestones always seems to have exits in 4 different directions, from what Aussie and I could see. Important. If we leave an area with in the same direction we entered, we will always return to camp, no matter how many areas you have been through. So this is very similar to Sons of Urso, because the maze and Sons of Urso did the exact same thing, where you could go any direction you wanted, but and when you turned around and came back, that was like you came back to the main entrance. Week 1, Lethicia and finally gave us clearance to explore the maze again after what happened. We are being more careful now. What happened? Fernanda? Going missing? Rossi noticed that Rossi noticed that in each area there are usually gravestones bearing names with the same initial letter. I've already deciphered Fernanda's drafts on how to get to 3 other areas of the graveyard, but these gravestones are hard to figure out. Week 2. Rossi is numbering the gravestones in each area alphabetically, and he found out that each area has exactly 40 gravestones. This gave me some ideas. I started to mark each area with signs to see if I could figure something out. Week 3. I'm following Rossi as he continues to number the gravestones. Theo is complaining that he is going to use up the order stock of labels. I want to see if I can find the logic behind the areas with alphabetical gravestones. There has to be a logic. Rossi just showed me a gravestone with my name on it. So they have their names. Week 4. I knew it. My signs worked. We discovered that there is a logic to the areas in the maze. Depending on which direction we use to leave an area, the gravestones in the area may go forwards or backwards in alphabetical order of the names. Now we'll number the gravestones in the right order, starting from the number 1. However, we still don't know why the gravestones are arranged like this. Following weeks and conclusions. Working over the past few weeks has been so intense that I forgot to take notes here, but it was worth it. Now I have some sort of a gravestone map. Rossi and I believe we have found all the gravestones in the maze. We also wrote down the gravestones that aren't there. Even though the areas always seem scrambled, by following the logic we discovered it possible to navigate in a bizarre alphabetical order of... I got new headphones, but they did not look very good. Hi. So, my computer crashed. So, all the footage you've seen before got corrupted, so I wouldn't be able to use it in my video editor, which is great. And then, after that, I decided you could still, view the video, so I recorded it via OBS so that you could still watch it. So if the quality sucks, that's why. Anyway, then after that, I got it all recorded. I went into work the next day, and my hip gave out on me, and it's still bothering me. So, I've been trying to record this for days at this point. But you know what? It is what it is. I got new headphones, but they don't look great. So this is what we're working with. Here's my Agatha inspired fit. I've just decided we're gonna dress up as Agatha for every single one of these videos. We were in the graveyard. We made it past part 1. We're on part 2. I have all my notes here. I have all of my screenshots, but I don't think we will need to reference those right now. I've got my pen and my notes, my sticky notes. For fun, do you wanna open hunted cards with me real quick? We'll do that first, just for fun. I grabbed 2 of them. I got 2 of them in here. Ow! I can't sit like that. I can't sit like that. Ah! It's the life of being disabled, am I right? Okay. As seen on Cartoon Network. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. I'm missing 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11 from this set. So I don't think I'll get. Oh, I ripped it. I don't think I'll get all 11 this time. I'm gonna have to buy another one of these. 2, 3. Alright, are we ready? Oh, got Sabriel's card. Alright. Akamaru. Get the Argo out of the water. Do you know how many times I've gotten this mission card? So many. And it's one of the base games too. Montague. We love Montague. Dracul. Storm Gladiator. Everfight. Razumov. The Riderless Chariot. And Decoding. Is that what I need? It is! We get a new card! That's so exciting. Maybe I should start recording these more often. Alright. Now we're only missing 10. That's super exciting. Okay, hang on. Decoding. Because the rest of them I've had before. I know I've had those ones before. Okay. Last one. I got a whole box full of them over there, but I don't want to bother with them right now. Alright, 10 cards left. We're still on the search for Zalia. She's number 24. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm also missing Breaker? It might be Meta Golem. Oops. Forgot this. Nothing on that one. Alright. Red Cap. Hyperstride. Classic. Golden Idol. Fan Dancer. Bring in the Big Guns. Enforcer. Shinobi. Fire Kappa. And Solomon Drake. It's one of the common ones. Alright. Wow. We did get one new card, which is super, super awesome. Maybe we'll open more cards later. I'm missing 13, 24, 45, 50, 54, 82, 120, 144, 148, 150, and promos from that set. And then I'm also missing all of the Legendary Saga, and I did find out there is Omens and Legacies. This is brand new information to me. Alright, I don't think this is the right game. Screen. Ooh, it is. Okay, perfect. Let's check on Verissimo. I can't wait for him to die at the end of this game, and then I'm gonna cry. Watch it not be Verissimo, and then maybe we can still save him. But considering we haven't seen him since Calamidage, I'm a little concerned. Just a little bit. There's nothing else to do in here. Yeah. There's nothing else to interact with. Alright, begin. We're going back to Mia. She's at the entrance again. But that's fine, we'll figure it out. Alright. I don't know if I should have turned the game up all the way. I need to keep an eye on my phone to see if my cousins need to call me. But... okay. I'm gonna set it right there. Alright, let's go. Hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. We've already been here. What is this? Interact. Yeah, we already read that one. We've already been here. Anything over here? Mia? No. Hey, sweetheart. Okay. So Loopy can see the specters, which is really cool. We did not know that before. Is this to the mausoleum? Yeah. Were we at the mausoleum? I don't remember. I think we might have been. Yeah. We were in Amy and Rossi's tent. I think it's Amy and Rossi's tent. Is it? Yeah. We were reading one of the notes in here. Is it this? Just a reminder, the cracked radio is the closest we've come to playing the Figure melody so far. This is quite important. When not in use, put away in a safe place. Oh, and please don't let Rossi mess with it. He'll end up losing it. Okay. Flashlight, nothing. Good to know. We were in the middle of reading the paper over here, I think. Yeah. Okay. We read that, we read that, we read that. Think we were here. Okay. How do I zoom? Left shift. Okay. Oops. Alright. Following weeks. Over the past few weeks, it has been so intense that I forgot to take notes here, but it was worth it. We now have some sort of gravestone map. Rossi and I believe we have found all of the gravestones in the maze. And we also wrote down the gravestones that aren't there. Even though the area always seems to scramble. By the following logic, we discovered that it is possible to navigate in a bizarre alphabetical order of the gravestones in the maze. At the entrance of each area, there is a sign with the number of that area, and on each gravestone, there's a label with its number on it. For instance, my gravestone is number 7-4. I still want to continue the investigation path to the Fissure area, but Lethicia says that she will take over that part. List of the gravestones not in the maze. These are the confirmed gravestones so far that you cannot find in the maze using this logic. They must be somewhere else. Lethicia Vertigan, top of the hill. Daniel Rossi, Gravestone Garden. Roberto Montero, Yuri Straw, Tiana Straw, Abraham Straw, Goliath Straw, and then a crossed out one. As soon as we figured out how to find the names, Verity himself came to the graveyard. He went alone to the gravestone and then asked us to send it to the underground. So this one's in the underground. And then a mystery question mark. Alright, and that's all of the notes. Oops. I was gonna do this. Okay. Go through them one more time. Okay, it's interesting that there is one not there. They removed the gravestone and took it to the underground. I think that's probably important to know. What is this? I know, honey. I know, Loop. Let's go, Loopy. Let's go, Big Ed. Alright, what is this way? The back, that we've already been here. We talked to Samuel and Agatha. That's just the long way around. Okay. So really all that's left is to explore the mausoleum and to go back to the maze. Come on, Mia. Seriously. Here. I know, hon. How do I switch back to Loopy? I forgot. Nope. What is it? Control? No. Alt. Q is shit. I don't remember. Mia, how do I shift? Ah, okay, they're right there. That's why. Cool. Come on. Let's go to the mausoleum. So this is the mausoleum. I think there's also a guy with a box over here. Yeah. Okay. So he's definitely, he or she, okay, definitely one of the Order agents who used to work here. And then there's a box with rituals on it. We need to figure out what this box with rituals leads to. Fear. Or they might not be rituals, but they might be like a language. I'm not sure. I think when we talked to Samuel, he said there's a chance that the code might be somewhere else. Find out who the agent is. That's one of our things that we need to do, is we need to figure out which agent this is. I'm shocked they're not a blood zombie. This goes back to the underground, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, we don't need to be here right now. We can be. There's just not a whole lot of reason to be. I think I don't want to go through that way because I don't think we have the code yet. I don't want to use the code if it's not going to allow us to come back through. Can we interact with whatever that is? No. Okay. Let me just lug Loopy up the stairs. We'll just take him back up. It's fine. Okay. There's 2 in there. It's okay, Loop. Is there anything else this way? Or is that it? Okay. Nope. They do a pretty good job of keeping us trapped in here. Alright. To the mausoleum. Alright. Loopy, you coming? Nothing? Alright, let's go, Loop. Elakium, Marco, Viviano, Miriam, Erasmo, Olga, okay. Erasmo. Anything back here? No. He's the one who has the staff. There's a lot of symbols around here. Right. Okay. Interesting. Can I pan down? Yeah. The Straw Genesis, the first leader. Fear is infinite. Prophet of the Unhaunted One. Okay. Over here we have... Amy, where did you hide the papers from the statue puzzle that I gave you to open the box? I think I saw Theo going through them a few days ago. I don't understand this guy. How did he find them? I'll ask him when he gets back from the Crystal Cave. I don't know why he wants to open your box. Check the Crystal Cave. Is that Amy? That might be Amy. Or Theo. Okay, so the code for the puzzle box is connected to the mausoleum. Okay, it's connected to the mausoleum. That's good to know. Nothing there. Flashlight. Nothing. Okay. Over here. The leadership of a tormentor. Okay, then who is this? All must be slaughtered in the name of fear. The one who never knelt. Okay, you are. Who are you? Erasmo. This one's Olga. Erasmo. So is this one Miriam? That doesn't make sense. Are you Miriam? You would think, but I'm not 100% convinced. Lead captain of the SS Straw. Ooh, they have a ship? Let them drown in their own souls. Maritime wickedness, something like that. Okay. I don't think you're Miriam. Oh, mission unravel the game of the statues. Okay, so this one. Okay, so it seems like they figured out who was who. I don't know why all of these are circled yet. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, but Eliakim, the first straw from that book in the mansion. Olga seems to be the tallest one. Erasmo, that weird, short, mean-looking guy. Miriam looks normal at first, but then you remember she's a straw. Marco, Abraham's father. Viviano, eyes gorged out just like Goliath. Okay. So then you are the one. Okay, hang on. To know all is to lose all. That's a ref. Isn't that kind of like what happened with to know all is to lose all? Isn't that like Beatrice's thing? Because she became an existo. Oh, I guess she was already an existo, and then she lost her memories. So to know all of that was to lose all. The leadership of whispers. Okay. His eyes were cut out, but they paid with blood. Okay, good to know. So then you, my dear, must be Miriam. Yeah, you look oddly normal for being a straw. I will be my own fear. The fall of Aegium. The accursed daughter. So you are the daughter of Aegium. Anything else over here? Oh, here's one. Who are you? No, you're Miriam. I don't know anymore. Alright, your cries are the echoes of your fear. The tormenting voice of leadership. An angel of destruction. Wait, why does it look like that? Interesting. No, Mia, you have nothing to say about that. Which one was? Marco was probably Abraham's father, is what they were saying. There's not a whole lot to do down here, though. Not right now. I just don't think we have enough pieces to figure it out. Strong. Okay, so we've explored everything over here. Now we need to figure out where to go from here. think we just go back into the maze, I want to say. Honey, what's wrong? Oh, they're everywhere, I see. Okay. Just come with me. Alright. Let's come back down here. Okay, just making sure I still have that pulled out. Hello? You're gonna become a problem for me if I don't do this. Nothing over here. Let's just double check. Yeah, Amy. Isn't that Amy? Or am I wrong? Amy and Rossi. I'm pretty sure it's Amy and Rossi. Can I interact with this at all? No. Where did this go? Around, okay. So then this should take us back up towards... Ouch. Nothing but good? Okay. Yeah, I've just picked up that nickname now. That's just Loopy's nickname. Where does this take us? The mausoleum. So this is where we came from. So it's one big loop. That's the concerning part. This doesn't lead anywhere. Jump it! Come on, Mia. So that would take us back over to the other area. Oh, no, sweetheart. It's okay. I see him. We already got that one. So do we just need to go back into the maze? Try it alphabetical order, I suppose? That's what I'm kind of stressed about. We're gonna end up in here and we're not gonna be able to find our way out. Okay, what letters? 134-36. A voice ready to be heard. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I can't stand it any longer. There's no point in running away, they'll catch us. Did they translate every single one of these? This has to stop. Those poor people who had to do that. Alright. So if we're in SE, then we need to look for something that changes as well. I know there was something about cats. Where is it? E. E! Right? S-A. This is playing music. Hang on. Anything from my cousins? Nope. Okay. Anything new here? That one's playing music. So I guess we can go that way. I should probably check and see if we're going the right way. Well, this is V, so I would assume so. There's nothing here. But I'm not seeing anything change. Maybe it's because we haven't been in an area yet. The music got infinitely louder when we came this way. So V S. Why are we back at S? Is there anything changing? Last time when I did this area, I was seeing cats under these trees. But I'm not seeing any cats. Come on, Loopy. Well, here's the melody. Yeah, it just took me right back here. So we're missing something. Okay. Is it even where we're supposed to go? Let's double check. So you can't go this way on the bridge. That takes you to the mausoleum. This takes you down, which loops around you to the mausoleum. Do I have a map at all? No, I don't. I know I don't. I did take it, or I guess I have a video footage of a map. Let me look at that, actually. Oh wait, no, it's in here. Let me pause this. Wait, here's where the map was, right? I didn't click any of the sticky notes over there, which is unfortunate. Amy Beto's tent. That's Theo, so it's not Theo that we saw. Hang on. Oh wait, I can mute this. Hang on. It's not Roberto. Okay, so I was wrong. One of them is Theo. One of them... Yeah, that one is Amy, but the other guy was Daniel. No, it is Rossi. So it was Amy and Rossi. I was right. Okay, hang on. We're gonna look for the map. It's Verissimo. Wasn't it in... Yeah. The mausoleum. So we're in the mausoleum area. There was the camp. Garden. And hill. Okay. So this is not very helpful. We've already been at all these places, which means I think we just have to go back into the maze. Maybe try alphabetical order. Because we can't go over there, that doesn't do anything, that just loops us around. Let's try the maze again. Nope. Okay. Well, let's see. Do we see any cats? Last time I was playing, I saw cats, which was telling me that we were going in the right way. Gabrielle. So GA, right? Does it which way? Which way do we go? That's what I want to know. Well, there's that one. I. So this is I. So we're going forward. Do we need to be going backwards? Nothing's changing. That's the confusing part to me. Do we need to go backwards? E. How would we go backwards? Gee, let's try going this way. See what happens. We're moving forwards. This is the most forwards it can go. Jeez, my hip hurts. J. Does anything change? J-O. J-O. J-O-H. J-O-E. So this one would move us backwards, right? Are we looking for a specific letter? Troquan. Troquan. So that was J-O-A. Yeah, so it did move us backwards. Hang on. Jeez, I can't wait to cut half of these out. How long have I? 30 minutes? I haven't even done anything. Okay, so we move backwards. Wait, there's a cat! There's a cat! Okay, so do we need to move backwards? Because this one would be backwards, I think. There's two cats. Okay, we're finding some cats. So we need to keep moving backwards. Yeah. So we were at JOA, which this is still JOA. We need to go to I. Where are you? Where are you? $71. So this one should be 70. Jeez. Okay. It is. Okay. So do we see more cats this time? That's what we're looking for, right? There's two cats. go this way? Are we supposed to be doing something with the cats? There's a fly. Okay, how many cats are here? Only 2. How many cats? Don't I need 3 cats? So where are we? 69. Funny number. We're still in J. That's not where we need to go, I don't think. Maybe it is. JH. Wait, this is going up. JE. Wait. Try this one. This should be 68. Yes. It wasn't going up, I was going up. So we should still have cats. But only 2. Why only 2? This is the exact same area we were just in. We keep repeating the same area. There's only 2, right? Yeah. Can't do anything with the cats. Should I try? Not the lowest, but the middle? Nope, that's the way we need to go. To get to the mausoleum. We're not going to the mausoleum. We're trying to get out of here. Let's try this one. Wait, it just took us to a completely different area. Am I not supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to go to the Crystal Caves or somewhere else? Can we see any cats at least? Nope, still 2. Okay. Wait, there's 3! So is that still 3? Please tell me it's still 3. Nope, now it's only 1. I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. How many cats? 2. So then let me try going through this one and see if this one will get me to 3. And then after that, I don't know what we're gonna do. Are we still going down? Yeah. And this is a new area. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's try this one. Where did this take us? To the maze. Wait, is this a new area? It is.
Lethicia Vergetten, doing research on the Graveyard's Great Fissure. Unfortunately, I still don't know how to get to the fissure. We keep investigating, but we're taking care so that what happened to Fernanda doesn't happen to anyone else.
What happened?
The
She
fissure
just went
seems to be
missing?
the hardest area to find a way through. And that's odd, to say the least. I mean, I can clearly see what it is looking down from the highest part of the hill, which is where I found the grave with my name on it. After what Amy and Medo found out, I believe more and more that understanding that fissure is the key to also understanding how people's memories actually work in this graveyard. But this is still more of a hunch than a theory per se. We will keep trying to find our way to the fissure. But, again, following all safety protocols, we can't afford to lose anyone else.
Hey, Lethicia, you busy?
I'm just wrapping up this report, Medo. Do you need me?
I just wanted to tell you that the ooze thing on the grave actually worked. I tested right where we said we should, and we have...
Ooze thing on the grave. Alright. So, Fernanda's definitely missing, just like permanently. Where does this take us? Letitia's study. Oh. Okay. That's to the maze. We don't want to go to the maze. We want to explore this area. Keep an eye on Loopy. Where is it? Oh. We're gonna have to kill a blood zombie too. Okay. There it is. Ah! Or E. Okay. Wait, let's make sure there's nothing over here real quick. Is that it? Seems to be. Doesn't seem to be anywhere else we can go. Yeah. Let's go up and see if we can find Letitia's study from the back. This whole place seems to loop and change. There's a fissure. Whoa! That's so cool. I'm taking a screenshot of that. Looks like there's a keyboard down there. They put planks, some, what are they? Speakers. How do we get down there? I wonder.
Lethicia Vergetten, doing research on the Graveyard's grave fissure.
Good to see you again.
This is a big one. A very big one. Finally, after so long, I managed to find the path that leads
You
to
did?
the grave fissure area. Medo figured out how to synchronize the sound frequencies. He did it with the use from the Spire Castle. And he was able to pick up much more substantial information than anything we had managed so far.
Okay.
I tested the use on my own mark, and I had the same result that he did.
Oh.
I was taken by a feeling of deja vu that made me understand the path to the fissure, as if I had been there before.
Ooh,
The
don't love
place
that.
is breathtaking. The luminosity from the fissure and the melody that plays from it seems to be alive.
That's not good.
Once I got there, I also figured out why we'd never seen any graves from the Straw family. They are all there, around the fissure. I poured the use on the Anastra's mark, and I have the feeling that I've learned something crucial to understanding the graveyard. It's a song. Apparently, I can still see the score in my mind. I just can't stop hearing it.
Oh no.
I'm at the top of the hill. I'm going to try to play just a part of the song on this instrument, which I believe might be connected to the emergence of the fissure.
Oh no.
This is dangerous, but I need to see if there's going to be any kind of reaction.
That is
If
dangerous.
it happens, I will stop. All right.
It's reversed.
No, not this. Me. The melody. The fear. Enigma. My memories are not mine. Everyone. I want to play. No. I must destroy it.
Oh my. Whoa. What do you see? There's something not right here. Wait, no, come back. There was someone right there. You can see them right there. Is it Chiana? It might not be. No, just you. It just keeps dragging us back over there. Oh, Loopy, honey. It's okay. Come on, Loopy, it's okay. We're gonna figure this out. So we came from that way, so we need to go this way. Oh. Okay, cool. Kill it. Kill. Come on. E. Nice. Okay. Then. Oh, there's a guy there. How do I. There we go. Fix that. Amazing. Then. What's over here? I know, honey, there's a guy there. There's a guy there. It's okay. There's a thing here. When the pillars are positioned around the fissure, the melody of fear must be played so as to apply the mark of fear. No matter how, just solve it. This is your part. Only the god of fear can bring about the other ending. Why would we want the other end? I mean, I know that it's them. It's the agents who've gone, you know, they've lost it in this place. Is this her? Are we gonna find it over here? Come on, Loop. Let's go, Loopy. What is this? Ah, we did find it. Okay, come on, Loopy. So this is Leticia's study up here. Let's see if we can find anything about her then. Up here? Oh, we can't go that way. So is her part playing the melody? What is this? Samuel, we need you. Yeah. Ah! Ouch. That's not good. Where is it? 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 Is it E? Got it. What's back here? Anything? Interesting scrap metal. Okay, well, let's go into the study then. Jeez, yeah, this is definitely the study. Correct. Agents in training, Amy. Okay. F. Wait, how do I zoom? Left shift. Amy, she's been doing a great job of investigating the marks on the gravestone. She's working under the hypnosis that the marks hold fragmented hypothesis, not hypnosis. She's working under the hypothesis that the marks hold fragmented memories, which may have to do with the forgetfulness of those who leave the perimeter. We need to work on her emotional balance. She relies too much on the others to keep herself stable, which does become an issue. This we gotta figure out. So there's a code on here. Fernanda, still don't know what happened to her, but I haven't given up on finding out. Her disappearance has to do with something paranormal in the gravestone that I have not yet identified. Her findings are still crucial to the investigation to this very day. Beto, he made great progress during his investigation of the melodies and discovered speech fragments were isolated sound waves. George sent a sample of the ooze from the castle. As soon as they got it here, Bento and I moved forward with the analysis of those melodies invented by the marks. He's still overprotective of his colleagues. We need to work on improving this. Rossi, he provided Amy with a lot of support in the investigations and the markings, but couldn't yet identify the origins of the gravestones. So far, all we know is they just sprouted from the ground. He's still quite detached from the investigation protocols and is at times distracted, but he does show a lot of potential. Theo, he has been able to provide support for the investigation of the melodies, helping Medo with the improvement and maintenance of the equipment at the graveyard. I considered that he wouldn't be able to help his uncle in the caves and Callisto in the mansion while investigating the graveyard, but it has worked. One thing that we need to improve is his arrogant stance with the others, but he has been an example of conduct in the standards of the Order, Lethicia. Okay. Good to know. So that's kind of how everybody's doing. There's nothing to see here. However, I will destroy these. Please. Anything? No. Yes, a medkit. Oh, that's a metal box. Anything on the bookcase? No. So that's the report of all of them. What's over here? No, we don't want to look at any of these. Radio! Talk with Samuel! I need to talk about the fence. Wait. The broken electric ladder. Yeah.
Hey Sam, there's an electric ladder at the top of the Graveyard Hill. You know, the ones that drop down and go back up when you press a button. But the button that makes it work is busted.
Oh man, that's bad luck. What's worse is that if the Order placed a ladder like that, surely what's up there is important.
Yes, we need to get up there. Yeah. Oh. The dialogue broke there. Yeah, the problem is that the button is all busted up. It's impossible to fix it.
Jeez, if we had arrived 20 years ago, we could have at least lowered this ladder before it broke. Hey, Agatha! Is there a way to go back in time using a original?
No!
Shit, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
A time travel ritual would be the coolest shit ever. would be possible, it's in this perimeter.
I don't want to go back in
The
time.
membrane around here is fucking torn.
She's having the time of her life here. She loves it here.
Weird shit, but there's no place as paranormal as this.
That's not good.
Who knows what kind of rituals you could conjure up in here?
You can't conjure rituals, Mia.
Okay, now let go of my radio. Wait, is this blood?
My bad.
My favorite little dumbasses. Oh my gosh. They're my favorite. Okay, I need to talk with Agatha. We did that. We did that. We did that. Wait, this one.
Listen, there's some kind of giant fissure somewhere here in the graveyard. It is definitely one of the most important sites here. But the way to get there is different from the others.
You do not want to go there,
Yeah,
Mia.
that's a bitch. Did anyone manage to get there before?
Looks like Agent Lethicia was the first to find her way there. From what I understand, she found out right after doing something on a gravestone that has her name here in the graveyard.
Okay,
Did she do something paranormal?
kind
If
of.
there's one thing that school taught me, it's that if you don't know the answer to something, all you gotta do is copy it from someone who does.
Damn.
So you'll probably have to do the same thing she did to get there.
We don't want to do
Whoa,
that.
I didn't peg you as the type to cheat at school, Sam.
Of course not. It was me who sold the answers to the students. You can make some good money with dumb people.
Okay, so what it sounds like is we need to get ooze and we need to put it on Letitia's grave. Lethicia, I received your request here. My research on the ooze indicates that it has properties that should be useful for your investigation in the graveyard, especially regarding the inconsistent rhythm of the frequencies. My father is already preparing ooze samples for our team to bring over to you. And also, please ask Theo to stop coming to the Spiral Castle. We don't have time to waste with rookie agents doing sightseeing tours out of curiosity. You said you would take responsibility for the rookie team. Drogolakis. Okay. Lethicia, I apologize for my son's rudeness in that letter. You know how strict he usually is with the protocol, but he's been quite debilitated by the overwork here in the castle as well. I wish I could bring the samples to you in person, but I'm still getting used to the prosthesis after my accident here. I guess you can tell by my poor handwriting. I hope you're doing well, George. Okay. Well, we were gonna pet Loopy, but Loopy's having a time. Loopy. Okay. Can I switch to him and fix this? There we go. Alright. I need to talk about the spiders. We've already done
You
this
can
one.
see them.
Yeah, we've already had this conversation.
I don't. But the worst. But they do seem. So at least they're. I'm counting. Yeah.
Okay. I need to restore my sanity. I love them. It's gonna suck if Loopy dies. Or is secretly holding me back from being evil like Beatrice. Or, not evil, I guess, of being a creature like Beatrice. Okay. Oh, there's another room! Yes! Okay. Wait, what's over here? Interact! What is it? I don't see anything! There's something in there, though. No? We can't tell if there's anything in there. You can just open them. Lethicia, first of all, we are too very concerned about Fernanda. I hope you guys will be able to find her. And look, I'm sending you this letter because Theo seems very interested in coming to help us with the generator here in the cave, but I'm not sure about that just yet. Besides Goliath, we don't know the full effects of the exposure to the crystals. When he is able to help here again, I'll let you know. Much love, Alan Portlash. Ah, Oswaldo asked me to send you some love as well. We haven't seen almost anyone since we entered here in the cave. Besides Goliath. Huh. Interesting. Anything over here? Oh, another recording. Perfect. Okay.
Lethicia, this recording is confidential. Please make sure that no other agents can hear it. I need you to compile all the information we have so far about the graveyard, and especially about memory loss when leaving the perimeter. I need to understand what the possible consequences would be on the human mind if someone had to leave here soon. Our plan remains for no one to leave the perimeter before the mission is over. But I have to deal with...
Deal with what?
Time is running out. I don't have a choice.
Deal with what? Is that Verissimo? I think that's Verissimo. Something tells me that Mio was born here. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, come back. It's okay, Loopy. Oh, so we can see them with the... Oh, that's what I was missing. Ah, Lethicia and Verissimo. Alright. Anything else in here? So, we need to find Letitia's grave, which we know is up here somewhere. Okay. So let's go find Letitia's grave. But do we need to get ooze before we can do that? Let me go through the door, please. Where is Letitia's grave? Oh, hi. Oh, we are right next to them. That's okay. So your grave wouldn't be there, right? Weird. If I were a gravestone, where would I be? Nothing over here. Hey. Two people over here. Sorry, Loopy, I know. I know. Nothing over here. Where are we gonna find this? We also need to get this button to work. How are we gonna get up there? As soon as I solve one problem, we have like 6 more that reoccur. Alright. Well, let's try heading down here and see if we can find a gravestone at all. There's a fence here. E. He. Oh, there's a whole backwards path. Ah, thank you. Interesting. Okay, so we got another one. We're gonna have to visit Samuel's soon and figure out what that is. Ooh, there's a whole lot to do back here. Why can we go all these places? Okay. I don't love that. That's not good. Was that the blood zombie? Please tell me that was the blood zombie we literally just killed. Wait, what's this bridge? Oh, goes up. Okay, so I don't see her grave this way. Go down. Is it my cousins? Nope. Okay. Okay, so we came back here. Why is there a path that leads this way again? To the study. That's not helpful though, because we need to figure out where Lethicia's grave is. Okay. And this is the area we've already been at. Right? What is it? Yeah, that's the note. How do we figure out the button? How can we fix the button? Hang on, let's go talk to Samuel about it again and figure out what he said. Because I don't remember. Oh wait, no, Samuel would be this way. It didn't look like there was anything to collect. What did Samuel say about the button again? I need to talk about the broken ladder.
Hey Sam, there's an electric ladder at the, you know, the ones that drop down and go back, but the button that makes it work.
Oh man, that's bad.
We
luck.
need a ritual to
Of
go
course it's
back, right?
Jeez, if we had arrived 20. Hey!
Shit, a time travel.
Hey!
If there's one place where the membrane around here is, I've seen a lot of weird shit. Who knows what kind of rituals you could come.
Okay, now let's go. Wait, is this blood?
My bad.
Okay, we need some kind of ritual. It's a ritual. But how Mia hasn't transcended, so she can't use rituals. Or can you use rituals without transcending? That I don't know. Is it because I can't see into the lockers? Is there something in the lockers? Doesn't seem to be. Just let you open them. And we investigated everything in here. Verissimo needs to get somebody out of here. My guess is that it's Sophia, because that is, yeah. We read this one. Okay, listen to that. That was her report. There's nothing else to interact with over here. Alright, Libby. I don't know. We need to get the ladder down. By going back in time. to do that, we need Lethicia's gravestone. Because that's what she did with Gianna's. Is it perhaps by the piano? That's the only thing that would make sense to me. But there's no grave over here. Just a piano. Hang on. I might pause and go check my footage real quick for when we read that one paper. Okay, I don't want to run out of storage, but it does say top of the hill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to wander around the top of the hill and see if I can find it. Because it should be up here in the area that we're at right now. So I should be able to find it. I'm going to pause my recording and I'll come back to you when I have found it. I'm unpausing the recording for a second because I just found another cursed item. It's a cassette tape. What am I supposed to do with these? Because the ones that I have over here, the skull cursed, the chest, and there's a couple others that I have found, but I haven't been back to Samuel's area to do anything with them. But they all have little messages and stuff that you need to do in order to understand things, I guess? I don't know. So, well, there's another one. I'm gonna go back to looking for Leticia's grave, though. Okay, so what I've learned is that if I walk up to the spirits with my radio, I can tune into them, and this is where I'm at. Apparently, I paused my recording, so you guys did not see any of that. Are you serious? So, here, let me show you what I've learned. Let's go back up, and I can show you what I've learned. Because I thought I was recording all of it, and I did not. Okay, so, if you have the radio, you can go up to the spirit things that Loopy is seeing, and you can listen into their conversations. Where are they? There they are. Like this. So you click tune in. So this belonged to Chiana Straw. Apparently she used to come here a lot to play in this exact spot. I wonder if this fissure was already here back then. I doubt that. Must be no coincidence that this instrument is torn in half. It actually looks like the fissure started from here. I bet Chiana's fingers are all over this. If all of this began with the straw, it's no different than what the other teams have been finding. We just have to get to this fissure to find more. Checking the other areas. Now you're just driving yourself over insane. That's true. I could always check the other areas. Okay. Interesting. Well, what about we go in here? Because wasn't there one in here? We just didn't get close enough to tune in. Forget. I need the melody. I need to remember my memories. I need the melody, the fear, the mark. There is no choice. No, the haunted one. It will. I don't want to be alone. I've lost myself. There is no choice. I'll never leave. I need to go back. My little brother. I need to do my job, the other end. My job, the melody, play. No. Your little brother? Who's your little brother? Why would it say top of the hill? And now that I'm on the top of the hill, why can't I find it? This one also talked about her little brother. Lethicia, please, you have to listen to me. You have to answer me. Callisto said that it is possible to change all this. All we have to do is play our roles. I know that you can see the music score. I know you can hear the melody. I know that you remember. Show us the melody. Please show it to us. We need to do what they said. For none of this to happen, I need to see my little brother. Please. So, there's 2 instances of a little brother being mentioned. None of them were related, though. Indeed, I took a look at our camp at the entrance to the graveyard, and there are some bars that are almost broken. Do you want me to take care of that? No need for that. There's something more urgent than those bars. It's not like anyone back at camp is going to hit them on purpose until they break. Yeah, and our problem in the graveyard isn't exactly of physical nature anyway. So, should we go back to the camp? To the main area? Because there's broken bars, and I don't know what they're talking about with broken bars. Let me get... Okay, well, let's try going back to the graveyard and see what happens. Because it seems like all of the other instances are in other places. I'll see you there. Okay, we made it back to the graveyard. Let me pull out my radio. Loopy, where are they? There's one right here. Mausoleum. Okay, that's it. Music at the exits. Just stay quiet and pay attention and follow. There. Wait, what? Kitty. Psst, psst, psst. Yes, come here. No, please don't go. Deja vu. Is that Fernanda? Was there anybody in here? No. Not in here. Is that the only one? So there's that one. Where are the bars that I can break at camp? Tune in. Lethicia, I have to go back there. The ways of going through the maze are starting to make sense to me. I won't say it again, Fernanda. You're the very best at mapping the place, but you're spending too much time in there. We don't know what side effects or hallucinations that place can cause. So this is Lethicia, this is Fernanda. You're talking about the cats again, aren't you? You guys seem to make an effort to miss my point. It's simple. If there are cats here, they know how to get around this place, and I will learn from them. Fernanda, I know you're still upset about what happened before we got here. This has nothing to do with my cat, so stop talking about it. I'll go back there tomorrow and map out what's missing, and then you'll see I'm not crazy. I'm just worried about you, and hey, did you feel that? Yes, another deja vu. So it seems like deja vu is very common here. Loopy, is there anything else? There's 3 on that side. 4. We need to go there. Okay, come on, Loopy. We need to go around. So that's Rossi and Bet. Rossi and Amy and Rossi's, I think? Anything? Oh, where's Loopy? 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 Loopy! No. Seriously? Almost, Loopy, let's go. Loopy! Where are you going? Loopy! Interact. Loopy! There we go. Turn around. Yeah, I hit Loopy. Oh, I need my radio. Loopy? There we go. Dude, I'm telling you, I wouldn't mess around with something like that. I was going through the gravestones and I totally saw Amy's name, Fernanda's name, even your name is there. First name, last name, the whole thing. But that doesn't make any sense, man. Why would our names be on these gravestones? They were already here before we showed up. I don't know, bro. I just followed Amy's guide on how to find the maze. And then I found yours. Can't say it wasn't very nice to find your names in the middle of the graveyard. It actually gave me a chill. Oh, speaking of which, I just had another one every single time. Alright, we're doing this without Loopy. Loopy, what are you doing? Seriously, dude? He won't even follow me anymore. Seriously? Loopy, you can't get across there, dude. Well, this might be a good place to end, considering that Loopy is stuck in an infinite loop. And I can't get him out. Alright, we've made quite a bit of progress. I have a better idea of what we need to do. The next thing that we will need to do is to find Leticia's grave. So I'm gonna put that on here. Find Leticia's... Oh, I just spelled her name wrong. It's fine. We need to get down to the fissure is what it sounds like. I think my next goal will be to go through and find all of these things. Listening to all of the spectors, because that I didn't know we could do that before. But Loopy is freaking out, so I think that's probably about time to call it quits. Plus my hip is really acting up. So that's it for today's video. I will be back playing more Enigma of Fear, Enigma of the Medo very soon. I'm really enjoying it, especially now that I'm making progress. So, we will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.